Hey, hello everyone, good morning. Can anyone confirm, audible or not? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Audible.
So, where we stopped in the last session? The last session we discussed about how to create a simple Playwright application and write the tests. And write the tests for any application. Okay, the basic skeleton how the Playwright application is looks like. By using that Playwright library, you write the automation tests for any application or not. That is the thing we discussed in the last session. Let me share my screen. Okay, last session. Okay, let me go to the VTS code. This is the one, right? First, I created like one basic skeleton of your Playwright application. How you create? Is it like manually created or by using or by running some commands we created? We have the official Playwright website. Okay, that is like okay playwright.dev. Okay, let's get started. If you observe here, okay, here is the one, this is the command. Okay, just you can run this command. Whenever you run this command, you can get some files and folders. Okay, like this is the basic skeleton. Playwright config.js file, okay, package.json, package log.json, whatever the tests you want to write, the tests folder. And you can write your spec.js or test.js files. And there has some samples also how to write. Okay, for the developer, just you can use this file as like a guide. It's like a guide, like this we can created. Okay, yesterday we created one basic skeleton of your application. Yes sir. In the tests, I want to run or I want to automate, I want to test one of my website is like VTS School. This is already in the production. So just I written like vtsschool.com. The set timeout is like this much. This is not the recommended one. Why? Because this is like you completely hard coded the timeout. Okay, that means okay, it is like okay, 5 seconds taken also it is waited for this time, and then it is going to mark it this test as like a complete. Okay, it's like don't use like a hard coded timeouts. Okay, then how we can use, okay, how we can write the timeouts and everything means there are some other processes there. Okay, I will tell you that one too today. Now first, if you observe, import my test from the Playwright test library, Playwright slash test. Once you have the test, you can write the tests. Okay, test take like two parameters. One is like string, and the one is like one callback function or not. After that, this callback function called by test by passing one object as a parameter. In that object, you can get the pace. So pace is like a predefined member. Okay, by using this pace, there has multiple members over there. Pace dot go to okay that particular pace. Once you go to that particular pace, just for our understanding purpose, for our observation, okay, just I said like wait for 10 seconds. Just wait. After go to the space. After that, okay, page dot locator. Okay, one pop-up opened. Okay, page dot locator. Why I use like a locator means I am using like a selector here, CSS selector. In your automation, Playwright automation tests, by using CSS selector, if you want to get the reference, locator is the one. Locator is the predefined function. It's take a CSS selector as a parameter. Once you get that span, okay, cross mark, okay, just click on the cross mark so that that is like closed. After that, wait for some time. After that, now there has one more method is there to take the reference. Okay, get by role is the method. Get by role. Now my role is like link, heading, something like this. Different roles you can say. Get by role link, whose link is nothing but anchor, whose content is like home. Okay, once you find an anchor which contains the home as like a content, okay, just click on that anchor. Once you click on this one, it is navigate to home. Just wait for some time like this. Okay, find about courses, schedule, feedback, all these things or not. Yes or no? Okay, simply one test I written. Now I want to create one simple React application. Okay, I want to create one simple Angular application. How to test it means just you can create one Angular application here. Let me go to our automation, the desktop workshop automation tests. Let me create one simple React application. Okay, how to create the React application? Okay, npx create React app. Okay, my React app, something like this you can create. I want to create one Angular application also. npm, okay, ng, right? Mm, ng new. What is my application name? Angular is the one. Ng new, Angular is the one. So I'm creating one React application. Just I'm creating like one Angular application. Both applications are like requirement is like same only. Okay, there has three tabs: home, about, contact, header, and a footer, something like this. Just I want to create. Okay. Now what I'm trying to say. Okay. At last I will tell you. Just you can say yes. And you can go to your React application also. Okay, now what happened? Okay, the name should be something like this: React app. Now it is going on. Now I want to create one more application that is like my Playwright application. Okay, so actual our applications development is like different. Okay, your automation tests application is like something different. So this is what, this is your simply your development application. Okay, now I want to create one application. I want to create one application. It's like a Playwright application to test your okay, your React or Angular applications. So how you can, we have one command is there. We have one command is there. What is that command? What is that command? We have one command. What is that command? Npx init Playwright. This is the command or not? Just you can use this command. Let's go to this. Let's go to this. Um, Command. It's not opening. Let's go to automation tests. Okay, open command prompt. Okay, just wait. It is like going on. It's going on. Now CMD. Okay. There is an issue with the here the system on it. Okay, just wait, no problem. I'm here, right? So you can use this one. Okay, automation tests. npx init. Okay, what is that? npm init, npm init playwright, playwright at the rate latest. It means it's take the latest library. Okay, React Angular automation. Just I added the name at last, your application name. Okay, now TypeScript or JavaScript. Okay, let's go with whatever you want. The folder is like a tests folder. Okay, GitHub actions, no install, whatever. Okay, he suggested just follow those answers. Okay, so if you go to this folder, if you go to this folder, go to desktop, go to workshop. go to automation tests. Now my React app created, my Angular application created, my Playwright React Angular automation application also created or not. So let me open my React application first. Let me open my React application. Okay, just create select folder. Okay, so it is not yet done. Okay, just it takes some time. I think. Yeah, it's going on. Just wait. What about our automations one? Okay, now I think this is completed. Okay, let's check in the terminal. Okay, I think this is done now. Okay, now let me open. Okay, why this is source visible open folder React app I want to open. This is the folder directly you can open it. Let me open the new window. In this window, just I want to open folder. The folder name is my Angular application. Automation tests Angular application. I want to open that. So let me open one more window. Okay, here I want to open folder. This is somewhat your automation tests related application. So let's go to automation tests, React, Angular, Auto. This is the one. Okay, these are the things. Now make sure this existing tests are working as expected or not. Simply you have to do one small configuration. What is that configuration you have to do? In the package.json, okay, we have the scripts section is there. In the scripts section, if you want to run your application with UI mode, with report mode, with okay, result mode, just you can write some commands here. Okay, just you can write npx playwright. Okay, just do like a test playwright. Okay, just test. This is one thing. The next one is like just start with the report. Okay, npx playwright show report. Okay, npx playwright show report. Okay, if you want you can go here, npx playwright test, npx playwright show report, npx playwright test hyphen ui. The next one is like start with the ui mode, npx playwright test hyphen this. Now if you want to run it, npm, okay, start. Whenever you do npm start, let's go to our command prompt. Okay, here do npm start. Whenever you do npm start, internally npx playwright test, this command is executing, and this is looking for the, okay, based on your playwright configuration.js, it is looking for the tests. Okay, in the tests folder, whatever the test test files are there, those test files are going to run and it is going to execute those or not. Yes or no? Agreed. Now once it is working as expected, that's okay. Okay, now you can develop your application, actual application you can develop. Okay, let's go to our React application. Okay, in my React application, just run this application first. Okay, how we can run it? npm start is the command, just you can run. Okay, don't use the PowerShell. Okay, it gives some error. Okay, do npm start in the command prompt. Okay, in the source, okay, this is my root. Okay, where is my app.js? This is my root component or not? Okay, let me delete everything inside this. Just you can create one div. Okay, done. Now I want to put like some header menu. Okay, that kind of. So just I want to create like Okay, one file header.jsx. The next one is like footer.jsx. Okay, the next one is like header and the footer is okay. The next one is like home.jsx. The next one is like about.jsx, something like this. The next one is like contact.jsx. Okay, done. Now let's create okay, our components. React arrow functional component. This is like about React arrow functional component. Okay, and the footer React arrow functional component footer and header. Okay, this is the one. And my home React arrow functional component done. Okay, these are all components where you want me to place. I need like one more component called as menu also. So the menu.jsx React arrow functional component menu. Okay, done. Now let's go to our app.js. In the app.js, this is the root component. Just I want to place like my header component here. Just I want to place my header. Okay, header component here. Okay, the next one is like I want to place my menu component. Okay, just I want to place my footer component here. Okay, done. Now my development server is like running same like that. Meanwhile, let's go to the Angular. This application also you can run. So how we can run this application? Ng serve is the command or npm start is the command. So internally it's going to run ng serve only. So again, the PowerShell you use, just you can okay use npm start. Okay, the spelling mistake. Npm start is the command. Internally it's run ng serve command. If you observe here, this is the one. Here also just I want to create like multiple components. So let's go to my command prompt. Okay, ngg generate component. Okay, one is like a header. Ng generate component, one is like header. Okay, the next one is like, yes, you can say one header component generated. Ng generate component footer. Ng generate component footer. Ng generate component menu. Ng generate component footer menu. The next one is like what? Home. Ng generate component about. Ng generate component contact. Okay, these are the components just I created in my Angular application in my app. These many components generated. Okay, done. Now let's go with this one. Okay, now my Angular application is this. Okay, so my React application, it gives an error. Footer is not defined. Why the footer is not defined? Footer. Okay, import footer is the one, right? Footer is not defined. This is a React application where my React application is going to run. Localhost 3000 is the port number. Where my Angular application is going to run, localhost 4200 is the one. 4200 is the one. Yes or no? So let's go to, okay, this is my header. In the menu, what do you want me to place it? In the menu.
About, contact,
Yeah.
and home.
In the menu, what do you need to place? Okay, you want to handle the routing or not? Okay, if you want to handle the routing in React, okay, you can go with some other third-party libraries. Okay, which library you want me to go? In
React.
Router DOM.
React
React Router DOM.
router DOM is the library or not. Just you can install React router DOM is the library. React router DOM is the library. Now let's go to the menu. Okay, in the menu I want to handle routing, so import, okay, from React router DOM. React router DOM. Okay, you can use like something like hash router or browser router, just you can go with that. Now let's go to menu. Whatever you written, that should be inside the router or not, browser router. So how many routes you want me to mention? Just you can write the routes. Okay, total how many routes you want me to?
3.
Okay, there has 3 routes you have to mention. Okay, what about the first route?
Home.
Now can I get my components? Okay, one is like home component. Okay, home component, import about component. Okay, the next one is like contact component. Okay, now the first one is like route. My path is like an empty. Okay, about contact. Okay, now if my path is like, okay, home, it is like home component or not. If my path is like something else, it's redirect to which page?
Home page.
Redirect to home or redirect to home. Okay, this is the one or not. Okay, just I don't want like this. Just I want to redirect. Do you have anything? If this is the one, redirect, this is which version? Oh, go to package.json. Okay, this is React Rotterdam 7 version. In the 7 version, redirect, which component is there to redirect? How to redirect using React Router DOM 7 version. Okay, navigate is the one. So can I use this one? Navigate. Navigate is the one. So how we can navigate? Okay, just you can go with navigate to. So can I go with the navigate to? Okay, what is this one? Navigate to, which one you want me to go? Okay, go to empty or not. Okay, this is the simple routing or not. Now if you go here, okay, let's refresh the page. Okay, the menu and everything is okay now.
Sir, need to create a links, na sir, above it.
Yeah, actually you mentioned like routes, but in the menu,
Ah,
not written like any DOM elements or not. You have to write it, right? So you have to go with your actual view. So first one is like your anchor home. Okay. If it is like home, my href equals to what? My home or not? Like this, how many are required? Okay, the next one is like about, the next one is like contact, like this you can, yes or no. Now if you go here, no, home about contact is there, yes or no. Now this one I want to, before these routes or not. Okay, here is the one, you can place it, yes no. So now my links are visible here. Now if I click on the about, my about component, if I click on the contact, contact component or not. Yes or no? Okay. Now the next one is what? In the home component. The home component, just you can write something. I have one text box is there, for example. From the text box, just I want to fill some data. Once you fill out the data, your expected value, just you need to print it. Okay, something like this. So first complete this one, after that we can do it. So this is my first okay, this is my first level. I want to write some test for this. Okay, each and every link is like working as expected or not. Okay, my header is like a header text or not, my photo text or not. I want to test it. So let's go to our our, come on, automation application. Now in the automation application, where you want me to write our tests, where you want
Under
me to write
test.
our tests, our go to tests folder or not. Let's go to the tests folder. Let's go to the tests folder. So here, mm, my web.spec.js, spec.js. Okay, na? What you have to do first? First, what you have to do?
Import playwright.
First of all, import from @playwright test. Okay, just you have
Test.
to do that test or not.
Test.
You have to do that test. Okay, done. After that, you have to write. Okay, see that describe also you can mention. Okay, can anyone tell me what is describe? You know, I want to describe something, whatever the tests you written in this particular file level. Okay, I described something, whatever the tests I am writing here. Okay, just I want to describe in a single line, test dot describe here. Okay, my web page. Okay, this is my web, right? My web page tests or not, something like this you can add it, my web page tests. Now once you described something about the page, okay, now what you have to do? Once you described something about the page, then what you have to do? You can write your
Can write
tests. Okay,
test.
now the first test is like, okay, check my header content. Okay, check my header content. Okay, now the first argument is like your string. My second argument is like what? My second argument is like what? Come on. My
Arrow
second
Callback
function.
argument.
That
function.
Okay, like a callback function or not. This callback function called by passing how many parameters?
One. It's object.
Okay,
that is
with an
object.
object, and you have
Okay.
to destruct that one. You can finally you can get that page or not. Now, first of all, I want to go to that page. So how we can go to that page? Page dot
Is dot
go
go
to
to
is the one or not. Now the go to returns me what? My go to return type
promise.
is what? It's a promise. Okay, if any promise, any function call or any statement gives me the promise, how we can hold that promise? By
Await.
using await or then. So in this case, you can go with the await. Okay, why? Because just I want to hold, just wait for completion of that particular task. I don't want to perform any operations on the result. Okay, that the result best choice is like await. Any function which contains await, okay, that function should be what? Async or
Async.
not. So let me go to our, okay, page. What is this one? First
Localhost
time.
3000.
Okay, it's like localhost 3000 is the one or not. Localhost 3000 is the one. Okay, once it is go to here, once it is go to here, now I want to test my header or not. So let's go to this one. Okay, go to my header. Okay, here, okay, you can give, okay, based on the role you can get it, based on the selector you can get it, based on the selector you can get it. Okay, based on your test IDs also you can mention. So test ID, if you want to mention unique identity for only automation tests or testing purpose, just or automation data. Okay, just you can mention like test ID. Okay, data test ID, just you can mention something like this. Okay, data test ID. Okay, just you can say like a header, for example. Okay, data test ID attribute. Okay, now you can mention something like this. Whenever you mention data test ID attribute, let's go to, okay, your, see the code in the React application, I did it. So you can go to your web spec. Now here, my page dot, okay, get by test ID is there. See this, get by test ID. What is my test ID? What I mentioned, the test ID in my application, what I mentioned, header is the
Header.
or not, so that you can go to the header. So this is my data test ID. Okay, header. Okay, now if you observe here, my page, okay, get by test ID. get by test id. Okay, these all methods returns as like a promise only. So it gives me what, your element or not. Okay, it gives me an element. Once you have that particular element, I'm expecting what you're expecting. Okay, once I have an element, okay, I am expecting, okay, the element to be visible. Okay, the I'm expecting the content, I'm expecting the element dot text content. Okay, text content, okay, to be, to contains or to be, what is that one, to be header or not. Yes or no, our text contents to be what, my contents to be
Header.
what, header only or not. So this is the one, this is the one. Okay, this is related header, check context content. Now if you come here, okay, how we can run this one, npm run start ui. In the ui mode I want to run it. Whenever you do the start in the ui mode, now say this npx playwright test ui, now it is running in the ui mode. Okay, now this is the one, the first one, and this is my web page tests described, right? Okay, in this my check header text, this is the one. Okay, it gives an error. Okay, now just check it. Go to this. What it is given, locate a text content test ended. Okay, expect received to be expected. Okay, expected header, but you received something else, right? So the data test ID something, navigate to this page. Test ID to be visible itself, it's like failure, right? Okay, just you can check it. Go to this. Can I run this one? First of all, check here the test ID is like affected or not. First thing. Okay, data test ID is there. Data test ID is there. So you can go to your web spec, get by test ID. Okay, page dot get by test ID. That's okay. No? How to get the reference using data test ID. Okay, just check it. Get by test ID only, right? Element dot get by test ID. Okay, just wait for that element. Wait for that element. Wait for header. Okay, this is the element. Just I want to wait for some time. Okay, now say wait for this header element. Okay, how much time it's take? Okay, till then just it's going to wait it. Okay, we'll see. Okay, element dot wait for. Okay, now that's okay to be visible. Okay, after that my text content to be header. Okay, we'll see. Now let me run it. Yeah, it should not take this much time. Now it's like wait for the selector, but the selector is not there. Okay, shall we print that element what it is having? Just you can print it. This is the one, right? So you can write like console.log of 11 comma element. Okay, same like this you can print, you can see whatever you printed. Okay, here you can, okay, see it. And one more thing, get by test id header, it's not gives me any element, right? But it should be gives an
Yeah.
element.
We need to write like text or inner HTML.
Sorry, say again.
Actually, we print element as a header, right? So we need to dot inner HTML or dot text after that to
Yeah,
begin.
here element dot text content we added now. Just okay, I'm checking for the element here. Here text content we added now.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah.
Got
So let me go here. Okay, here that's okay. Expected. Okay. This is the one here. Now get to this. Get by test ID had it's not pointing to anything. Well, let me do one thing. This is the header, no? Okay, inspect this one. Okay, copy selector. Let's go to this page dot locator. Okay, can I add my selector here? Can I add my selector here? Now, can I run this again? Can I run this again? Just check it. Okay, let's navigate to this page. Okay, received, expected this one. I'll go to the console. This is my locator. Okay, have an element. What's this one? This is page dot locator. Have it only we use it, right? So can I go to this one? Can I go to our examples? Okay, pull off data test get by test ID. Okay, get by test ID. Web page don't need to have the text. Okay, if you observe here, okay, page dot get by text ID. Get by text. This is get by text ID. Text ID, right? Okay, now if you see this is your element. Okay, I'm expecting the element to have the text. Can I go with this? Okay, from here, can I go to this? Go to web.spec. Once I have an element dot text content. Element dot text content. Just print it. Now run this one. What it's going to give? Just check. Now what it is giving? It is gives me a promise. Okay. So the element dot text content gives me the promise. Okay. So can I go here? Constant text is like await element text content. So once I have that text constant, I'm expecting the text to be what? Expecting the text to be what? will be the header. Now can I run again? I'll just run that one. Now it is go here. Now it is like past. It's supposed to be pass. Now, for example, if I write something like this, I'm expecting. Okay, if I run, my expecting header but received header RRR. Something like this, you can get it, the error. Now, if you go here, I'm expecting this one, but received from header is what? Okay, received is like header or. So instead of this locator get by test ID, what is your test ID? Test ID header is the one or not? Yes, or header. Now with the test ID also it's supposed to be work. So this is my header. Save it. Now let me refresh. Let me refresh. Now it is go there. Okay, now it is working as expected or not? Sorry. So if I write something like this, okay, it should fail. Okay, now expecting this one and receive this one or not. Okay, na? So the problem in the past, what you understood, right? My text content, it returns me the data in the promise. Okay, you have to go with what promise only, right? Okay, that means you have to take a wait or not or that. Okay, same like this. Just I want one more test for what? One more test for check footer content. Check footer content. Now, can I go to first? You have to do the change in the application, right? So in the footer, can I give the data? Come on, data
Yes.
test ID is like footer. Okay, done. Now, see, application you developed, automation tests also you only developed, then that time data test ID you can use it. Yesterday, VTS school developed by some other person. I am the person just write the automation test. Then the time better to go with get by rules, so the get by locator. Okay, selectors you can use it. Now my data test ID is added. Let's go to our automation test. Okay, now my test ID is like a footer. Okay, element. I'm waiting for that element. How much time? Whenever the element is visible. Okay, till then I want to wait. Okay, after waited. Okay, the element is like visible. Now this is my text content. My content should be like what? Footer or not? My content should be footer. My content should be footer. Now see, there has one more added. Okay, now this is the time for footer one.
Sir, Ajax related, can we write one test case sampling
Yeah,
one?
yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Now say this is the one or not. Okay, the footer is like working as expected. Now the next one is like, okay, write the tests for check uh, menu items. Check menu and click menu items, right? Now you have to do the menu items. I want to check it. First, whenever you go to this page, can I remove all these things? What you have to do? You have to get the reference, right? So this time I want to get the reference of what home about contact, right? Okay, just you can take the reference of these three. So can I go with the page dot get by role? Okay, what is my role? Link. Can I go with the home? Now I can get like what get by role. Okay, just you can do a wait. Okay, constant. What constant? My home or not? Okay, now just wait for that. Wait for home. Wait for home. Wait for okay home. Home dot wait for. Okay, after that Okay, once my home is visible, okay, now my home dot click.
Click.
Okay, once you click on the home, okay, you can test the URL. Okay, so I'm expecting, okay, page.url to be what? I'm expecting a page URL to be what? To be home or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, same like this. I can get the next one is like about. Okay, I'm waiting for about. Okay, once my about is visible, just you can go like this. Okay, the next one is like contact. Okay, wait for that. Okay, click on this one, just wait for this contact. Okay, now if you go here, okay, now let's go to our menu. Let's, okay, it gives an error. Okay, why this error? Okay, if I click on the home, I'm expecting this. Okay, I have to wait for the URL. Okay, wait for the URL. Okay, we have the predefined method is there. Okay, immediately it is not. Okay, I have to wait. Where is that? The page.url to be. Okay, otherwise you can do one thing. Whenever you click on this one, okay, like test dot wait for timeout. Just 1 second, you can wait. Okay, now after click, just wait for 1 second. After click, just wait for 1 second. Now can we check it? Now run this one. Click on this. Okay, where it's failed. Wait for timeout is not a function. Wait for timeout. It's like is not in the test, right? So that you have to write is dot wait for that. The result getting like undefined. Okay, undefined is not a function, right? Still you are getting the same error. So click on the home. It's now got the home only, right? Just check it. If I click on this one, okay, now get to home. Maybe the timeout on the issue. Just check it.
Sir, instead of using timeout, directly wait for user,
URL.
then
Yeah, wait for URL also there. You can find it. Wait of there has some different methods for there. Wait for the URL also there.
okay.
Expect okay URL. Okay, shall we go with this one to have the URL? Let's check it. Control Z. This one I know we can take it. URL. This wait for that. Just till then, okay, it should wait. Now it is like expected about received. Okay, that is not changed, no? Can we change it? So this is the one. Can I write here to have the URL about, and can I cut this one and this one and place this one too? This control X, control X, wait for about, wait for contact to have the URL. Let's go and run this. Let's
Sir,
go.
here expect that one returns a promise, right? So every time it will be written promise, or only URL we are checking only it will be written promise.
No, no, expect, okay, this to have the URL. We are not expect only the statement, right? To have the URL is there, na? The
Yes.
whole statement returns me the promise,
Okay, not expect.
not expect.
Inside the expect method, what we pass, that one it will be written the promise in this
Yeah,
case.
in the expect, this is the chaining, na? Okay, so
Yes.
total statement, this final statement is written like promise.
Okay.
Okay.
So we use it to have URL. So we use any checking for value that time it's not promise directly result.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Now, if you say this, now it's like past, right? Now, if you come here, you click on the home. Okay, the next one is like it is like checked for the URL home. You click on the next one is like about, see the highlighted, right? Now, to have the URL, what is my URL? About URL, it's checked. You click on the contact to have the URL is like contact or not. That's all.
Yes.
Okay. Now the same thing we can complete in Angular and we can come back, okay, our Ajax. Okay. So nothing. Okay. This is the one I completed where? Completed in React. Okay. The same requirement I want to do in Angular. Okay. Na? So let's go to the Angular. Okay. Now let me run this application. Let me run this application. So this is my Angular application. So what do you want me to do? Tell me. If it is like an Angular application, go to our app. Okay, this is my root component or not. This is my root component. Now I want here multiple components. App component dot ts is the one. Okay, just here I want like header. Okay, header component is there or not?
Sir, there is a app.route.ts, na sir.
Yeah, dot row dot ts. Okay, this is the one. Yeah, there. This is for routing purpose. Header and footer I want to add it right first. First I want to add a header and footer, right? So my header and footer, just I want to add it first. So how we can add in my app component this one, what is my header selector? This is my header selector and this is my footer selector or not? Yes or no? Hmm? Okay, so you can get the error. Okay, header is not mentioned. So in the app component, in the import section, just I want to load my header component or not. Header component. The next one is like what? My footer component or not. So, okay. Now the next one is like go to my app component. This is the one. Go to the header. Okay, this is my header where you want me to write the stuff. Header.html. Okay, just you can write one div. Okay, header is the one. Okay, so my data test id is like just a header only. Okay, na? Done. Now the next one is like I have a footer. Okay, footer component.html. Here just I have like a div. My data test id is like a footer. Here my content is like footer only. My content is like footer only. Now the next one is like what? The menu. Okay, I want to add the menu also here. So can I get the menu component? Now, can I use menu component.html? Now here, my div, my anchor href equals to, okay, home. Okay, the next one is like my anchor href equals to about, my anchor href equals to contact. Now let's go to where my app, right? App, in between what do you want me to add? App dot menu or not. Okay, after that router outlet I want to use it. Yes or no? Okay, what is the next one?
Sir, need to do routing.
You have to handle routing, right? You have to handle the routing. So let's go to, okay, Angular routing. So where you want me to write? First of all, okay, you have the routes, routing model is there now. So you can go to app.routes.ts, right? Okay, here you can mention all your routes. Here you can mention all your routes. So how many routes you want me to mention? Okay, one is like, okay, for home component I want to write one route. Another one is like for about component, for contact component I want to write multiple routes or not. Yes or no? So how we can write in the route section, if my path is like an empty, just I want to redirect home. If my path is like home, I want my component is like what? Home component or not. If my path is like, about, I want like about component. Okay, same like this, my path is like, okay, contact component. If my path is like, okay, simple routing, don't think more about this. If my path is like something else, redirect to home only or not. It's like while routing. Yes or no? Up to you. Hmm? These routes were configured in the app config. Somewhere these routes we configured or not. These routes we used provider router. Just you can add those routes in Angular 16 above version. This is the procedure we need to follow. Okay, now. So if you go here, okay, this is our if I click on the home, about, contact, these are like working or not. But I written something different code, right? In the about, okay, okay, we didn't do any change. Home. Okay, okay, that's okay. We not, we for header only we just made the changes, right? Remaining all we not. Now my simple application is ready. Okay, now I want to test this application. So here what I'm trying to say is, just if you want to test this application, so here just I want to mention like a constant base URL, something like this. Okay, wherever, okay, we have this, so can I mention like a base URL? Okay, just you can mention like a base URL. Now what you have to change, say this, what you have to change, the React application. Okay, already I tested. Okay, so here what do you want me to change? Tell me, what do you want me to change? Hmm? Tell me. Okay, here also you have to change, no? Hmm. Can I use something like this? Okay, my base URL, the base URL. Next one is what? Tell me. Home. Huh? Okay, next this one. Uh, Basics. Okay, base URL. After that, about. Okay, next here, base URL and base URL contact. Okay, now the base URL is like 3000. Okay, now this is which application? Okay, this is like which application? Ours is like React application or not? Now I'm testing the React application. Okay, navigate to this. Okay, now it is working as expected. If you observe here, localhost 3000 is the one or not? Localhost 3000 is the one. Now the second one you can run it. The second one you can run it. Now this is also working as expected. Now third one also you can run it. Third one also you can run it. This is also should work as expected. Should work as expected. Now the same code I'm using just here 4200 added. What is that? I added 4200 I added. Now it is pointing to what? It is pointing to what now? What is your application?
Yeah,
Your
clear.
application is now what is your application now? 4200. It's a Angular application or not? Angular application or not? See, if it is like the technology can be anything while doing testing, okay, the automation tests are like similar only or not, irrespective of technology. Yes or no? That's what I'm telling. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay.
Yes, sir.
See, the testing wise, am I did any change? Testing wise, am I did any change? Okay, I didn't do any change. All tests are like pass. Okay, now this time, see the URL. Did you observe that? The URL is like what? The URL is like your Angular URL, right? Your Angular URL or not? Yes or no? Got my point? So the Playwright automation tests, if you learn, means that is irrespective of language. Okay, you can write our automation tests for any website. You can say, okay, it's not like React application, it's not like okay Angular application, it's not like Vue application. Okay, just you can say like okay, irrespective of your technology. Okay, the just you are like testing a web application. Just think like that. Just you're testing like a web application. Okay, na? Up here, okay, Urva?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just I want to add like in the home page. Just I want to add one Ajax call, for example. Okay, so just you can take like one button, get the user system. Okay, right on click, get the users. Okay, get users. So here, you need like either you can go with the fetch or either you can go with the Axios or whatever it may be. Okay, so just you can write like get the user system. So so here by using fetch, okay, what is my input URL? HTTP HTTP JSON placeholder, you can take it. Okay, just you can take like users, control A, control C. This is the one. Okay, dot then it gives me the response. Okay, my response dot JSON. It's the one. So after that, you can get like then you can take your actual data, that data you can mention somewhere, data dot, okay, set users of your data. Now if it is like a failure catch, okay, just you can write like console dot error, your error message. Right, then constant users set users, user state is the hook. So here ol. Okay, my users dot map return li. Every time you can get like an object comma index. So here you can use like a key like an index. So here you can take like obj.name or not. Now if you come here, if you go to your React application, okay, now if I click on the get users, now you can see all these users list on. So okay, now I want to do something, some modifications here. Whenever you click on the button, so that button test ID required, test ID equals to, okay, just you can say users, get the users button. Now here the add a list which contains what list of users, right? So can I write like one test ID is like what test ID, my users. Okay, these are the users. Let's go to where, go to this. So let me go to, okay, one more. What you have to do here, I have to test the users or not. Okay, so test. Next test dot, okay, test.
Check users.
Okay, load and check users. Check users list. Users list. After that, this is the one. Now here you can write like one
Page.
right. Now I want to go to the page first. So shall I go to the page? Page dot you this one. Okay. This should be
Async.
this should be async. Done. Okay, now here one thing you have to observe. You are using anxious, right? You are using, okay, fetch or anxious or whatever it may be. You are sending a request to the server, right? You are sending a request to the server. So that particular request, I want to mock it. Okay, just I want to mock that one. For that, okay, in the base, we have one route, one function is there. Okay, I want to route, okay, to which one? This is the URL, right? Just you can mention this URL. You can mention this URL. Okay, the next one is like my route also take multiple arguments. Okay, the second argument is what you know. The second argument is like your function on callback function. The second argument is like callback function. Now, okay, it returns me your promise object. You can say a promise object, different statuses you have, right? Different statuses. Can you tell me, okay, okay, which status is like fulfill, the next one is like what, fulfill, rejected, pending, like this or not. So here I can say my route dot fulfill, that means it's like a success response. My fulfill also returns me what again, okay, the data in the promise only, just you can say like a yeah wait. So this function should be what, async or not. Yes or no? What kind of response you can get it, what kind of response you can get it.
Array of objects.
Okay, you can get something, okay, just you can one object, right? Okay, area of objects you can say, okay, the status you can mention, status is like 200. So the next one is like content type also you can mention, what is that, application JSON. How the response is coming, same like that you can mock it. In the body, just I want to mention some of the users, some of the users. Okay, first user is like id, Okay, anything you can put it. Okay, his name equals to yes one. Okay, something like this. Just you are mocking. Okay, don't think more about this. Okay, just you are doing like mocking. Okay, without mocking also you can do it. Okay, we'll see. This is like you were mocked. What is the next one? You have to click on the button, right? You have to click on the button or not. Okay, how we can click on the button? Paste dot get by one test id. What is my button name? Come on, what is my button name?
Get users button.
Get users button, right? Get users button. This is the one. Shall I do like, yeah, wait. Now you can get like what? Constant my button. Once you have the button, what you have to do? Button dot click is the
Click.
one. You have to do like button dot click. Button dot click. Okay, once you click on this one, what is the next one?
Expect the data.
Okay, you're expecting like the data, right? So where is my data? Where is my data? One, where is my data? In the list, right? So can I get the list? Can I get the list? Okay, how can my page dot get by test ID? Okay, what is that? Users, right? Get by test ID of what? Users only or not? Get by test ID of users. Now you get the list, constant list. Okay, in the list, how many LIs are there? Come on, I'm expecting in my list. Okay, locator is like is a selector in the list. How many LIs? How many LIs? To
In a
have uh, come on,
from the above mentioned mock data, it will be two.
count 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this. You can mention or not. As per mock data, how many are there?
Two.
Okay, there has two, right? Okay, just you can select it. As per mock data, just I have like to have the count is like okay, for example. Okay, just run this one. Okay, what happened? We'll see. Okay, you have to change this base URL to 3000, right? Change the base URL to 3000. Now this is the one, right? Okay, your expected is like 1, received is like 0. Received is like 0. Why this is it's not clicked on the button at least, right? What is that one? What is the BTN?
We need to wait, right, sir? After clicking that button, just it's a promise, right? Yeah.
Like just trying like okay button clicks on okay. Okay, I commented that mock one. Just okay, it's click on the button or not. You can check it. Okay. Expected one, but how many received? Actual
10.
10 users are there or not? Okay, if you want, you can write something like this. You also write like this. Okay, now the first user I want to check it. Okay, so how we can check the first user? I'm expecting. Okay, in the list, in the list, in my list, how many LIs are there? Multiple LIs are there. Okay, I want the first LI. How we can get it? Nth of 0. Okay, nth of 0 dot text content. Dot text content. This is my first name or not? Yes or no? Hmm? Constant first name. Yeah, wait. Text content. Okay, so my first name to be what? This. Okay, it should fail actually. Okay, now see this. The first name is like what? Lenin Graham, right? Yes or no? Okay, so that can I add something like this? Okay, now it is like pass or not. The same way you can do for Angular also, right? Okay, no need to do any change. Okay, just it's like a button click and this one. Yes or no? Okay, if you want to send a request to the server in Angular, what we are going to do? In Angular, what we are going to do? We are going to use HTTP client module or not? Yes or no? Hmm? You are agreed? So finally, what I'm trying to say is, okay, the playwright automation tests is like individual. It is not depending on any particular technology. Either it's like a React application or Angular application or Vue application. Okay, just we are going to test one web application that technology, whatever it may be used. Whenever it is loaded in the browser, it's like normal web application only, right? Inbuilt, whatever the technology is not a matter for us. Agreed? Are okay so far? Any
Okay.
questions, anyone? Okay, then I'm going to share the videos. Okay, just you can go to
Sir,
that.
this code also can you share? We'll practice.
This code. Okay, yeah, I'll share this code. Okay, in the WhatsApp. Okay,
Okay, sir.
yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you guys. Thanks for joining.
So, sir, please upload yesterday's video also, sir.
Yeah, yeah, both you can upload.
Okay, sir.